Future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. It is a great pleasure to be invited as a guest speaker at my beloved alma mater. More than 10 years ago, pero wala pa sa kalendaryo ha, so more than 10 years ago lang anay. I was like you, sitting patiently while listening to our guest speaker. Now, I am standing in front of the graduates to inspire and motivate all of you. A few years ago, or at the age of 20, I took the risk of entering law school. Some quit their jobs while others willingly sacrificed their comforts for the inscrutable future in the field of legal studies. Every past semester is a victory, an unexplained feeling of joy. So ang simple ko lang man yung handom before I enter law school to become a police officer. But I was lucky enough that I obtained scholarship. Somebody sponsored me during my law school years. My tuition fee, books, and to the extent na nag-sponsor siya after my oath taking. So however, receiving a failing grade is the true test of resiliency and endurance. Failing grade. Yes, I received a midterm grade in my law subject, specifically in commercial law. I received 68 when I was still in law school. But it did not stop me from pouring so much effort to get a final grade of 75. I may have graduated as the first ever summa cum laude of the College of Criminal Justice Education, the 2016 batch valedictorian in UNOR, and eventually the 2020 valedictorian in law school. Still, I always remind myself to remain humble despite my achievements. We may have so many things to learn in life, and bragging too much will not help us to grow in our chosen path. We will no longer be open to constructive criticisms, and making change is hard to comprehend. I was part of the historical pandemic batch, the 2020 batch, wherein I needed to wait 2 long years to take the bar examinations. The wait was too agonizing because there were a lot of uncertainties. I had to sell bookmarks, lumpia, law books, while juggling my work as the paralegal of the city of Bacolod. Yes, naagyan ko na. And then when I was in elementary, I was also selling candies. Okay, so I was not ashamed to sell those kind of stuff because it was the only way to survive. Our bar examination was postponed several times due to the increasing number of COVID-19 positive. And I was one of those who got infected last 2021. Worse, our home had also been devastated by the Typhoon Odette last December 2021. So I had to transfer to my best friend's house for a month. So she was there, she supported me when I was taking the bar, but unfortunately, she died due to cancer a few months after I passed my bar exams. And I consider her as my guardian angel. If not due to her untimely death, I am pretty sure she is also now a lawyer. Only online classes were available during our time. And with no internet connection at home, I needed to seek refuge for those with genuine concern about my situation. While struggling, I religiously attended the Misa de Gallo and Sunday Masses. Well, in times of adversity, my faith became stronger than my fears. I believe that hard work without prayer is useless. It was only on the 23rd of December 2021 that I decided to come home to celebrate Christmas with my family. We were then busy buying gifts for the children in boys' home, so I carried all my belongings. But when I decided to open my laptop, which will be used for the first ever digital bar examination, I saw my broken laptop, a shattered dream. I paused for a while, and doubts were already coming in. Was it really for me? Is really becoming a lawyer my calling? It was then that I received a phone call that someone was willing to help and even pay for the repair of my broken laptop. Because it will cost at least 23,000 to repair that specific laptop because we cannot use any other laptop aside from the registered one. I sent my laptop to Manila through air cargo, and after a few days of searching for a legitimate store, finally, we found one. It was the only store with one available replacement for my laptop screen. I thought the agony was over, but guess what? 5 days before the 2022 bar examination, I was again tested positive for COVID-19. I was already hopeless since I might be unable to take my most awaited examination. Begging to God na please Lord, ihatag na ni sakon. But my father told me, kung hindi, manggid ka kapates subong, hindi na para sa imo. I was already hopeless, but again, dear graduates, I did it. I was tested at 11:50 p.m. while the deadline was 11:59 p.m. I was put in the holding area for 10 minutes during the bar exam day to verify if my swab test complied with the Supreme Court guidelines. Fortunately, I was allowed to take the bar exam by the bar exam chairman to take the bar exam since I was able to comply with the requirements. From 14-day quarantine, the same was reduced to 5-day quarantine. Just the exact number of days I needed to take the bar exams. While everyone was busy memorizing laws, I was religiously taking my medications to survive. Kagapatigid ko yang kung para simo, para ginayasimo. So indeed, it was a relief. After so many struggles, I survived. I went out of the bar exam venue, which was then held sa Lasal, dear graduates. I'm sorry, class, kinalitawag ko sa inyo because I am currently teaching man sa UNOR and La Carlota. So, bar exam venue, seeing families had their codes salubong to the other bar candidates. I went straight to my friends while I was searching for someone. I saw my father arrive at the bar venue. He was not holding a bouquet of flowers or a banner, but brought an umbrella since the rain was about to pour. He then told me, "Kabalo ko kapoy ka na. Lakat na tapuli, tapos naman gid." I know that very moment, my father was very proud of me. Seeing my name in the list of bar passers would change our life. And God never disappoints. I passed in one take. I passed last April 12, 2022. And I became a full-fledged lawyer 2 days after my birthday, which was on May 16, 2022. From riding a bus to La Carlota City College in order to teach young minds, I have now my dream car. I was only dreaming of owning a lot in an exclusive subdivision, and now I am already paying for its equity. The combination of hard work, patience, determination, and prayer made my bar journey successful. Indeed, my plans may have been delayed, but was never denied unless I voluntarily give up. Your exhilarating journey in climbing the conventional stairway to success started several years ago when you began your primary education. My beloved CL Montelibano has granted you amazing opportunities and opened doors in various ways. Your mentors have molded you to be perfectly crafted swords that are always ready to face the battlefield. In this case, your high school life, which will begin a few months from now. As I look at the crowd while delivering my speech, I can sense waves of emotions from all of you. And I want to grab this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you so much to all the parents and guardians who have dedicated their sincerest support and unconditional love to these children, the graduates. Truly, this sense of fulfillment, pride, and gratefulness is extremely immeasurable. To your mentors, tulukon, ang mga gwapo, mga gwapa, ang mga mentors, they were my mentors when I was still in elementary. So to your mentors who became the molders and gardeners of your young minds, I am in awe to stand in front of another batch of deserving graduates you have successfully mentored and educated. And I beseech you to make your alma mater proud by the noble endeavors that await you. This memorable graduation is a mark of another chapter in your life. After seemingly countless years of cultivating your dreams with determination and enthusiasm, finally, you will reap the fruit of your sacrifices, your diploma. And one more challenge is to be faced, and that is life, which you will only conquer if you are always at your very best. And since disclaimer ko di sa una sa CL Montelibano and also in St. Joseph School Lasal, allow me to cap everything I want to say in the words of Douglas Moloch. Kulbaan ko. Okay. If you can't be a pine on the top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub by the side of the rill. Be a bush if you can be a tree. If you can be a bush, be a bit of grass, and some highway happier make. If you can be a masky, then just be a bass, but be the liveliest bass in the lake. We can't all be captains. We've got to be crew. There's something for all of us here. There's big work to do, and there's lesser to do. And the task you must do is near. If you can be a highway, then just be a trail. If you can be the sun, be a star. It isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. A pleasant afternoon to all, and congratulations to all graduates.
Thank you very much, Attorney Cabigon, for the beautiful and very inspiring message you have imparted to our graduates.